The Touran TSI EcoFuel. The Touran TSI EcoFuel is equipped with 3 natural gas tanks and 1 petrol tank. 2 natural gas tanks and a reserve petrol tank are strapped to a support as a so-called front cylinder pack. Later on, the pack is positioned in front of the rear axle. The rear cylinder pack is supplied with 1 large natural gas tank and installed behind the rear axle during production. Other components involved in pre-assembly are the electromagnetic cylinder valves, offering 4-fold safety, and the stainless steel fuel lines. All tanks containing natural gas are made of safety-tested lightweight constructional steel and are subjected to stringent load tests before installation. The natural gas tanks have a total capacity of 24 kilograms. The reserve petrol tank is 11 liters in size. The 7-seater model uses an identical front cylinder pack, but because of the 3rd row of seats, it has its own rear pack layout with 2 cylinders, giving a total capacity of 18 kilograms. The Touran TSI EcoFuel is manufactured on the Touran volume production line. During line-incorporated production, the so-called insertion frame is equipped with the EcoFuel pre-assembly components. The EcoFuel engine for the Touran is a TSI engine which has been specially optimized to run on natural gas, resulting in outstanding consumption and performance. Operation of the engine control system is bivalent, that is, in both modes. The combustion of natural gas in conventionally turbocharged engines produces a noticeable turbo lag. The compressor of the twin charger is effective in counterbalancing this lag. The exhaust system of the Touran TSI EcoFuel ends ahead of the rear axle, which means that large volume cylinders can be accommodated at the rear of the vehicle. The Touran TSI EcoFuel. Economical, powerful performance with natural gas. Network coverage is becoming denser. In Germany, over 850 filling stations currently sell natural gas fuel. The filler necks for natural gas and petrol are jointly located behind one fuel filler cap. The classic petrol stub is on the right, the natural gas one on the left. The fuel nozzle is simply positioned on the filler neck and the filling process starts. The natural gas flows into the interconnected tanks along stainless steel fuel lines. The filling capacity is 24 and 18 kilograms respectively, with a pressure of 200 bar. Once the tanks are full, the filling pump cuts off automatically. In Germany, natural gas is sold in kilograms. The energy content is specified, so a meaningful comparison can be made with other fuels. Here, 1 kilogram of natural gas has around the energy of 1.5 liters of petrol or 1.3 liters of diesel. If we compare the different energy content levels of superfuel, diesel, liquefied petroleum gas and natural gas, as well as the relevant fuel costs on the basis of super, one thing becomes clear. No other fuel can compete with natural gas. For anyone with Touran TSI EcoFuel, driving now becomes as economical as a quarter of a century ago. The natural gas flows from the tanks to the engine via valves and stainless steel fuel lines. An electronic high-pressure regulator reduces the tank pressure from 200 to between 5 and 8 bar. The natural gas passes to the common rail via a low-pressure line and is then injected through the injection nozzles into the intake manifold to finally arrive in the combustion chamber. With 24 kilograms of natural gas, the Touran TSI EcoFuel has a range of 520 extremely economical kilometers when running solely on natural gas. A perfect match. Dynamic performance and EcoFuel. 150 horsepower and 220 Newton-meters of torque have the Touran TSI EcoFuel accelerating to 100 kilometers an hour in 10.1 seconds, with an extremely economical consumption of, on average, 4.6 kilograms of natural gas. Even greater dynamism is delivered by the new 7-gear DSG double-clutch gearbox. The first 7-gear transmission system for frontal transverse installation, with its dry double clutch, boosts efficiency still further while reducing consumption and emission levels. With a full tank of 18 kilograms of natural gas and 11 liters of petrol, the Touran TSI EcoFuel can transport 7 people a distance of around 520 kilometers, running solely on natural gas for 370 of those kilometers. As a 5-seater vehicle and with 24 kilograms of natural gas on board, the Touran TSI EcoFuel has a range of around 520 kilometers when running solely on natural gas. And should the gas run out, the 11 liters of fuel in the reserve petrol tank are sufficient for a further 150 kilometers. However, in Germany and many other European countries, it's most likely that there will be a natural gas fuel pump in the vicinity anyway. From Sweden to Germany, Austria, Switzerland and Italy, the natural gas filling station network is being continually expanded. Welcome to the city. With 125 grams of CO2 per kilometer, the Touran TSI EcoFuel is setting new standards in its class. It already complies with the tough Euro 5 emissions limits, so giving it the green light to all low-emission zones. Many local and regional energy suppliers support the purchase of natural gas vehicles. Volkswagen is promoting the Sungas biofuel. The biogas, derived entirely from biomass, can be used in all Volkswagen natural gas vehicles. The Touran TSI EcoFuel has outstanding environmental credentials. In the VCD environmental car ratings, the 7-seater model is the commanding leader in its class. And using the very same powertrain technology, the Passat TSI EcoFuel has become the first vehicle to be awarded 5 stars in the ADAC EcoTest. The Touran TSI EcoFuel, taking natural gas-powered compact MPVs to the next level of success. Volkswagen, das Auto.